Obama announced this week that he is launching a new podcast about books on Audible. His framing in his tweet was that at a time when fewer people are able to sit down with a book, it's important to remember the joy and power that can come from reading. What I found interesting is that he's promoting a book podcast on a listening platform. Since he was president, has been coming out with yearly lists of his favorite music and his favorite books for the year. And there's always super popular. They always go viral. And it's really positioned him as being a reader. It's talking about books that have already come out and that made him who he is today, right? Like it's not going to be current books that are really coming out. It's more like a discussion that he's having with books that made him into the man that he is now, into the president, ex-president, and all that. So it was, interesting to think about it as in like, this isn't necessarily that he's going to be out there as like the next Reese Witherspoon or Oprah or Dua Lipa, right? Who have like a current book club that people, listen to and like interview with like the authors and stuff, but it's still more about him. And I'm sure there'll be all sorts of other people that don't usually listen to podcasts that, are there purely to hear him talk. I think,
Yeah.
He's one of the finest talkers out there, a great orator. Imagine just listening to Obama talk about like his book. I mean, he did the audiobook versions of his own book. So, which I've listened to. So that's like, obviously a natural place for him to go.